Hey, Mr. Johnson, can we learn about the cell membrane? Phospholipids cause lipid bilayer. 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 Phospholipids.
Animal and plant cells have both cell membrane and vesicles, fluid or air-filled, sac-smooth molecules inside the cell.
Lysosomes float around like what up by an enzyme. Yeah, they're used to break down food after mealtime. Cytoskeleton is a cell-lit shape through a network of filaments that look like landscape. Next up is the Golgi, process the proteins. Golgi is a link, bundles lipids, those aren't green. ER does the packaging, smooth and rough be working. Rough has the ribosomes, they make the proteins. It's lit. Starting to make sense. Mitochondria, ostrea produce energy and mafia, making ATP for bafia, regular metabolism and raffia. Vacuoles like vesicles, smaller one are molecules, only one in plants, of course. Carry water around just like a horse. Now we in the nucleus for really reproducing this. Just kidding, this sucks. Ask around, are we really trash at this? Shows all the DNA is different between sisters. Only in eukaryotes reproduce through cell division. Only plants and cell walls keep you standing tall. Filters molecules in and out, making sure you don't fall. Hello, the cell wall is like a shawl, covers the membrane and adds protection for chloroplastic sunlight. Use it up for energy, that sunlight turn to ATP, I'll take it, energy.
Animal and plant cells have both cell membranes and vesicles, fluid or air-filled, sac-smooth molecules inside the cell. Animal and plant cells have both cell membranes and vesicles, fluid or air-filled, sac-smooth molecules inside the cell.
What you know, peripheral membrane proteins? What about how they are temporarily attached to the lipid bilayer? Tight junction seal neighbor cells consist of clonosin. Now what they keep out ions. Carbohydrates include starch, cellulose, and sugars. Include the H nodes, which can break down. They release energy inside of a human. Mosaic is extremely flexible. The fluidity proteins can move around freely with the plasma membrane, proposed of phospholipid bilayer, proposed by lipids which come from membrana. The hydrophobics face out into the vast water. The hydrophobic lipids in still water is because, they still scared of all that water. Unlimited diffusion of water across a membrane is a term for that in its osmosis, and it's very important. The water will begin transported, the slightly getting deported. Next comes diffusion, the process in which particles spread out from each other move high to low, down the concentration of the gradient. When they are distributed, that's quietly, evenly facilitated.
Fusion involves movement of molecules. The movement is along the concentration gradient. I'm transporting, looking for some ions. This is active transport. This is active transport. This is active transport.
I take you through your cell. I slip in like I'm gel. This is endocytosis. If you're trying to leave, then it's exocytosis. I take you to enzymes. They speed up the reaction. This helps reduce the time. This is all so fine.
Slipping outside the cell, I need nutrients released by a molecule. This process is called cytosis. Molecules fuse to the membrane.
Facilitated diffusion is just the passive transport of molecules across a membrane. That's it, so don't go blame. Yeah, it diffuses glucose.
This is a fire cell wrap. Can't compete, that's simply a fact. I'm looking for an A. Please save our grade.
Go. Hard?
Go.
Nikia, you ugly.